Hi, True Crew. How you doing? Welcome back to another podcast. If this is your first time watching, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to check out the website, get your free download, Setting Goals, Fitness, and Nutrition. Don't forget to follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there as well. Coming at you today with a quick video on creating the perfect to-do list, right? There's always going to be something to do in life. Majority of the time, we don't have time for sleep. Right? I get up so early now that even when I don't have something to do, I'm up early. I was talking with my lady the other day, and I know that's one of my things. I have too much on my plate, or in reality, we waste too much time throughout the day that we have to get up so early to try and accomplish these things, and that's something that I do. So I know I need a rest in that sense. Same thing happened this morning. I usually train a client every day of the week at 5:30 in the morning for personal training, for fitness. If you don't know, since you're not really here for that, but I do have fitness videos, nutritional videos, and things like that as well. But I woke up about 3:30 in the morning, 3:45. I usually get up at between 4 and 4:30. 3:30 comes around, get a message, he's going to bed. It's 1 o'clock. He's going to bed saying, "Oh, I'm barely getting to bed. I need to cancel." Well, I went to bed last night about 9:30. It's 3:30, right? That's putting me at, 6 hours, I think? And from there, I can't go to sleep, so I just get up, and I start doing my thing. So right now, it's 6:40 in the morning, but I've already been up for 3 hours. I'm trying to get some stuff done. I've got some volunteer stuff I need to do later, so it kind of works out. But there's a little rant. But anyways, creating that perfect to-do list. And I made another video in the past where I've probably mentioned this, but it's kind of a culmination of many videos here in this one. So once again, I think we've got to understand that that's what we have to use that day of rest for, right? If we as Christians still hold the value or that tradition of a Sabbath, right? A day of rest, which should be that Sunday, right? Or even if you're not religious, Sunday should be your day of rest. You're going to rest. You're not going to do anything. You're going to relax flat out. Okay? Now, once again, this is a day of preparation, right? This is where you're creating that to-do list. In reality, we just have a list that says to do, and we just put a buttload of things on it, right? And the next thing you know, we're just adding more things, adding more things, adding more things. And at the end of the week, we haven't done anything, right? So we have that. We're creating a sense of failure within ourselves. A sense of failure to where no matter what we do, we just can't seem to get anything done. So one thing we've got to understand is we're wasting time everywhere throughout our day. So we've got to find productive ways to better use our time. How can we use our time that's going to help us? If you're working out, listening to a podcast or your ebook when you're working out, when you're driving to work, from work, things like that. But in reality, Sunday, you just need to get out you have your daily routine you're going to do, whatever that is, prayer, stretching, reading, whatever it is. Get yourself, label Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sit there in your columns. What do you need to do? What needs to happen? What do you normally do? Throw that in there, right? This week I need to mow the lawn, do the dishes, do my laundry, whatever the case may be. Schedule that in on a day. Don't just have a list without, that's what they say, a goal without an end date is just a dream, right? We need to have a specific time frame for these goals within that week, within that month, within that year, whatever you need it to be. There needs to be something within that. So if your objective is to read 6 books this year, right? Well, then in the long term, over a year, your calendar should be every 2 months I need to read 1 book, right? If I'm going to read 12 books, every month I need to read 1 book, right? Very simple. You might not, you might be kind of anal when it comes to a clean car, but in reality, do you really need to clean it every week? Can you get away every 2 weeks? Can you vacuum 1 week, wash the outside the next, armor all the inside the next? Breaking it down. You don't have to do it all in that same day. Just like you're rarely going to try and read a book all in one day, unless it's very, very interesting, which I've done before. or close to. I've finished books on a weekend, a Saturday, Sunday. So once again, it's truly dividing it up. If we don't have set dates for these things to happen, it's not going to happen. You're just creating failure. And then once again in your mind, we have that negative thinking of, I can't do anything right. Can't do anything right. Sometimes it comes down to bulking things. I've mentioned this before for overcoming procrastination. For me, I usually make, like right now, my next set of videos I release is going to have this horrible lighting. It's cloudy outside, the sun's not out, but you know what? I'm bulk making my videos today for the week. I'm going to make 4, 5, 6 videos in a row because of what I've read lately, things I've encountered in life, the things I've done this weekend. And now this is the day where I'm going to make all these videos, I'm going to go edit them, and they're going to be ready for the week. Right? So no matter what, I can at least say, I've got my video set for the week. I've done that. If you're going to try and make one video a day, you're going to end up falling short. It's difficult to do that and make these other, and edit them, and do all these other things. So I'm bulk making them now. Tomorrow, the next day, I'll bulk make a couple podcasts that will set me up for the future as well. So once again, it's trying to figure out and actually have a schedule. It's like anything else, right? Same thing. If you want to pray and meditate, you need to put that in your schedule. If worst comes to worst, if you're a person who has a schedule for everything, then it needs to be in your schedule. And it's got to be something that you're not going to miss. You can't overlook those things. So creating that to-do list the right way, you've got to figure it out. But once again, a few ideas. Bulk doing things on one day, specifically designating things for certain times, Monday through Friday, or Monday through Sundays, Sunday through Saturday, however you want to say it. Doing certain things every Saturday, scheduling things that are going to be productive for you in a way that's going to be productive for you. Creating the perfect to-do list is not just creating a list, putting numbers on them of importance. They're all important. That's why they're on your to-do list. So figure it out. All right? You got to figure it out. So once again, I hope this helps. Don't forget to follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. Subscribe to this channel. Share and like these videos.